everyone, and welcome back to War in the Pacific, Admiral's Edition. We're here on November 7, 1943, and that saying that makes, reminds me that we're very close to having 2 years of war under our belt. That's kind of interesting. I can see some infantry or some army ground units in Japan. Though that said, I don't know what they are, quantity, all that good stuff. All right. Okay, here's a. Okay, I'm trying. Ideally, I can sink everything that's kind of running around down here. One of the things he's probably doing with these ships is picking up resources and moving them, let's say, to Manila or something like that. So the more of these ships we can sink, the more we deprive him of important resources, whether it's literal resources, supplies, oil, fuel, whatever, whatever he's using them for. I don't know what level he was bombing at before, but he's bombing from 15,000 feet, which you can see here means like basically no damage, although thunderstorms is helping, I guess. And our flag is still getting up into that elevation or altitude. I'm really torn because I want to cap one of these, and I think I want to focus on one because I don't want to spread thin and not get any damage in. So I'm going to look at what he brings to these if he sweeps them, and if not, I'm going to do some massive cap there. Well, as much as I can put into the theater. I think we're going to be entering this hex today as we cross the river and possibly do a shot. Possibly. Well, I think the odds are very high. I'm just glad our bombing is coming in, and we're damaging him somewhat significantly, so that our crossing hopefully won't be fairly devastated. The terrain here is pretty poor and favorable to the defender, so ideally we can do enough damage to get in here, maybe take minimal damage. Whether we eject him or not, at least maybe we can minimize the damage to us. Well, in this case, it's just good he didn't have a sizable cap there. So we're able to see what he's got here. And now that the 3rd Australian is in here, I think we're just going to go ahead and attack it. It's basically 10-1. He may have some pretty good forts here, but we're just going to do it. But I'm going to have heavy bombers also bomb with us, with the medium. So hopefully we can have a more significant attack. Okay, well, result. Sorry, I meant result there at Manado. But here, we're not doing too bad. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll take this exchange. He may feel comfortable taking the exchange too, but the losses again aren't the primary reason I'm doing this. It's to get make him use supplies. Now, this is what I was worried about, that the only thing that would cross would be this small brigade. But that's fine, because now we broke it open, and next turn we'll have 3 more, I think 3 or 4 or so more brigades. And we didn't, I mean, this is pretty fair for a shock attack. Although, really, ideally, everyone crosses over at the same time, and then we could have knocked them out. But this is fine. We'll keep bombing, and in 2 turns, not this coming, but the following, we will do an attack, and we should be able to kick them out. Okay. Madiana, we got airfield size 1. I'm gonna bring some fighters over just to give it some air cover. Like basically just a single, maybe a Marine squadron or something. I'll take a look at what we got. Hi, and we're back on November 8, 1943. Let's have a good day. Well, we're assaulting Manado today. We'll see if we can capture it. I mean, it should be open and shut case because it's because of our overwhelming force, but you can't rule out the fact that, you know, it might have really high fortifications, some I don't know, but here we go. We're hitting it with everything, and we do very minimal damage. Hey, at least we don't destroy the base that we're going to capture and try to repair. Well, there's another one of those light cargo ships there operating in the Sulu Sea. 3 torpedo hits. A little overkill there. Oh, we almost destroyed that E-ball. Please. I don't know if this is going to have any troops on board, and it might get out of there. I think only 1 torpedo hits. Yeah, it's probably going to be okay. But we did fire 4, so I think we were hoping to get 2 in at least. It should survive. But maybe the perch. Okay, we might sink it now. 2. So a total of 3 torpedo hits. Whoa, 4? Alright, this is probably going to finish it off. No troops on board. But that's 1 less transport for the Japanese. Nice, our PBYs are already spotting things in North Borneo. I did not put any aircraft in the. Oh, I forgot to look at the damage there. I didn't put any aircraft here to interdict his bombing for a couple reasons, but one big reason is there's just not enough supply here to operate like um, with drop tanks, and a lot of my fighters are just not long range enough to cap Chusian. So I'm trying to figure it out. Plus, I went ahead and bumped up the supply demand so that we can hopefully get more to help there. All right, and just no hit, no damage there. They might have high fortifications. Maybe that's why. Whoa! We're flying at 8,000 and we just got shredded. Well, that'll teach me to fly low there, but who knows? We might not have to worry about it much longer because hopefully we take the position today. Oh, that's what it is. It's not the higher. It's not the 8,000. It's not the 8,000 feet elevation ones that are getting shredded. It's these guys going in low. Okay. Dang. Okay. A lot of spotting and recon, but and sweeps. Not a lot of bomb. Well, we had a lot of bombing at Manado, but no activity in Thailand except for a couple sweeps. Hopefully, hopefully we bomb tomorrow because I will be attacking there in Thailand. Yeah, see all these zeros? That doesn't mean he has no defense here, but hopefully we can secure it. I don't know where all the anti-aircraft guns are, if they're maybe in these 3 units, or also this 4, but here we go. Okay, so as I suspected, this is why I was mildly concerned, because I did expect to run into kind of an entrenched enemy. But that said, we have a lot of fatigue, we're going to rest, and I guess what we can bombard, and then I have more troops coming too, so. Yeah, this is worth doing. We'll keep it up. We got a tanker and then a bunch of these small boats. Okay. All right, I thought we'd start here with the operational report. It's been a minute since we've done this, so why not? All right. I'm just looking. I'm not seeing anything that stands out to mention. Let's see. Leeway, Bassine, Thousand Ships Bay, Gasmata, Pegu. Okay, Pegu. That's pretty good. Promotion. All right. All right, that's, I mean, really, I didn't see anything, but hopefully you found something interesting there. Looking here, we lost 9 aircraft to his 1. Yeah, that's a lot of flak losses. Okay. Yeah, all these B-25Gs, we'll have to replace them, and hopefully we didn't lose any pilots. Let's take a look. Whoa, 7. We lost all 7 crews. Okay, what did we lose or what? Okay, this was not a very high value transport, but here's just another transport that one less transport he can use. So we'll take the win there. And it is a few points for us, so um well, I guess that's that. Now we can take a look at the situation on the board. I've got an amphibious group, landing craft. We've got another landing craft. We're gonna pick up tanks, and we're gonna go for Watcha, and then I guess Majuro soon. And I've got fast transport task forces coming to Tarawa. We'll pick up some raider battalions. We'll pick up these dot bases, and we should have this all secured. And Wake should be the only thing he has left, and we can harass him there as you know, basically whenever we feel like it. Um, I don't really have any good air bases. Um, Up in this area, so it would be very hard to get heavy bombers ranging to Wake from these bases here. So we'll probably just have to maybe bring a bombardment group and just smash it or something like that. But I'm not going to stress about it right now. We'll leave him be for the time being. Okay, for now, I'm going to rest. Not literally, but we're going to see all this fatigue and uh, I can't, the disruption. I don't know where my brain was. But we're just going to kind of chill here. Yeah. Okay. So the 25th we'll bombard because we've got plenty of artillery here. The 3rd Australian will bombard because again, plenty of artillery. Here's what we're going to do with this base force. We're staying here. I was thinking about moving already because I figured we would capture this. Well, I was hoping anyway. But it didn't come to fruition. So we'll just sit here. We've got engineers here. Not a lot, but we can build up this base a tad while we're waiting. We got nothing better to do. We should have more stuff coming here, and we do, artillery. We'll get these artillery offloaded and then have them march northeast and get them into have them help us bombard Manado. Let's see. We got these carriers. I've got more battleships coming, and we've got the battleships we used to bombard Manado should be where? They should have bombarded Manado and come to Ambon. I'll have to find them. They disappeared. We got subs here, carriers here. I don't know. Hmm. What? Whoa. They hit Manado, and instead of just coming right back, they're going around the north edge. That is hilarious. I don't like it, but dang. Okay, go the other way. It's frustrating. Okay. I think continuing this way is more dangerous than going this way, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it this way for now because I could also have this task force for now also meet this one and follow it. Okay, for now we'll leave it there. And that way, as it's coming around here, this guy will just give it air cover and hopefully shred any bombers that try to come nail it. I don't know. I'm a bit frustrated at that maneuver. Okay, but I guess we're here. We got more reinforcements coming. We got some um a whole division. Yeah, it's finicky. The 41st Infantry as well as the 7th Australian coming, and we'll should be pretty a solid push to take this in a few days. And I'll probably bomb here as well, but just not with the same low level attacks that destroy my bombers. But looking up here, this is the Burma Thailand theater. We have arrived at strength here and should be able to um, I'll have to look at what our options are because I don't think we have much in the way of guns. We've got 4. Wow. 8. 8 total artillery. That's not enough to do anything here. So let's do a deliberate attack and we'll bomb it, including with that our heavies that are parked over here. And we didn't bomb it this last turn. They didn't go. Well, I told them to, but I don't know if it's weather or something else. They didn't go in, and so we'll have to hope that our heavies go and everybody else soften it up, and we can assault it and actually kick them out. Keep pushing them down the path, and then the hope is they'll retreat this way, and then that way we can pick which direction we go and smash whatever's there. Kind of more of a piecemeal approach. And it looks like moving he's moving to the west and southwest. So well, look at that. He has 70,000 now troops, which is plenty. He could probably smash us here. Although we are in Jungle Rough, this is ×3 terrain. But he looks like he's probably going to beef up some of these bases so that we can't flank him. That's probably smart. We got the American Provisional Tank Brigade coming down the road, moving at a decent clip. And yeah, so this is where the main thrust is now. We've got troops, we got the 39th Indian coming southwest to put pressure on what he's got here. I could probably take these tanks and move them southeast and try to smash into this and bomb it as well. It'll shock attack across, and these guys are slowly marching down. And then we're just bombarding here, hopefully doing enough attrition that it's kind of affecting his entire situation here. Checking again for 5,000 supplies. I am very tempted to do a supply run. I don't see any ships here, but we'll just keep an eye on it because he could have snuck out. He could be at Port Blair like he has been in the past. Um, and then China. What do we do about China? Yeah, I put some fighters. Well, I mean, no, sorry. I was going to put some fighters here, but that's not enough supply right now to fly with drop tanks, and a lot of our fighter groups need drop tanks to go 4 hexes out and to cover Chusien. And I don't want to have just enough, like the cap sweeps us or the escorts are not a pushover. I need plenty of fighters. And long range cap is much harder to accomplish. All right. Well, now there's some damaged fighters here, but we're chronically short of supply, so we can't get these fighters repaired and get them back home. I am tempted to just disband and write these aircraft off, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. I don't know why, probably a waste, but anyway, I don't see a push here or in the south. It looks like maybe he's content with just um, uh, forming a line here and having a stalemate. We're crossing the river. Yeah, there we go. Probably we're 2/3 of the way across. I think that's what it looks like. And that's that. Let's see. Anything else? Not at this moment. Well, I will show you this just for if you're curious, so you can see where any or all of his task forces are that we know. All the green are our task forces. So I'm gonna say that these are probably those transports or PBs or something like that. But and then the only other task forces we see are up here. So yeah. Oh, I guess we spotted these too, but we didn't get any torpedoes into it, so that's unfortunate. I guess there's one up here too, huh? That's funny. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Take care, everyone. Bye.